Do you know why your brain literally releases the same stress hormones when you see an attractive woman as it does when you're in physical danger? That's why you can't just push through it or be more confident. You are trying to override survival mechanisms with willpower, and that's a fight you will lose every single time. So in this video, after coaching over 400 guys through this exact issue, I'm going to show you 3 things. First, what approach anxiety actually is at a brain level, so you will finally understand that it's not your fault that you feel stuck. Second, why every method you've tried to fix has failed, and how to avoid the #1 mistakes that makes anxiety worse. And third, the brain rewiring framework my clients use, so you will know exactly what path to follow to fix it instead of feeling stuck for another year. To start, let me share with you a story from one of my students that perfectly illustrates what's happening in your brain when you freeze up. Because once you see this mechanism in action, you will realize it's not your fault that you've been stuck. So I had this high-achieving guy. He was a lawyer. He was successful in career and he can perform under pressure professionally. Would give presentation in front of 50 people, 100 people, 200 people. But then he would freeze in the moment when he saw a girl he was attracted to in a coffee shop. His heart is racing, palms sweating, mind going completely blank, like a complete idiot suddenly, even though he's this high-achieving guy. And he kept asking me, why can I not do this, Alex? What's wrong with me? He thought there's something broken with him. He thinks he had this belief that he just fundamentally lacks social skills. But the big shift was when I explained to him what is happening in his brain. It made him realize he was fighting the wrong battle. So let me show you what I showed him that helped him unlock a lot of stuff in that area. So you're walking down the street, you see her, and your body has this instant reaction. Might be your stomach dropping, your heart starts racing, you feel the sweat, or your face is glowing, your feet feel heavy. And you know you should walk over, but you literally cannot move, right? We've all been there. Here's what's actually happening in your brain. Your amygdala, which is your fear center, detects a social threat and it releases cortisol and adrenaline, the same hormones as if a bear would chase you. I'm not exaggerating, it's the exact same chemical response. Then your prefrontal cortex shuts down, so your logical brain goes offline, and now you're in full survival mode, not in thinking mode. I've had clients who are surgeons, lawyers, who give TED Talks, who are military operators. They can perform under massive professional pressure. But when you put them in front of a woman they're attracted to, they attach this value to, the same reaction as everyone else. Because this isn't about courage or skill or being a smart thinker. It's about evolutionary wiring. Why is this so strong? Let's think about it. In tribal times, social rejection meant literal death. If you got cast out of your tribe, you don't survive, you're in the desert. But your brain still thinks rejection is life-threatening and it's trying to protect you. Even though obviously in modern times it's a completely wrong thinking pattern. But when you're freezing up, you're not weak, you're not broken. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it's evolved to do. The problem is you still have this Stone Age software installed in your brain that is now operating in the modern world. Think of approach anxiety like a wall. Most guys spend years staring at this wall and they trying to psych themselves up to finally climb it. They try running at it with force, or they try to ignore it, they try to get drunk and feel confident and smash against it. But the wall doesn't really get smaller, it's just a wall. It actually gets higher every time you back from it, because every time you feel that fear and you don't approach, you're adding another brick on top of it. You're actively training your brain that the fear is correct. Every avoided approach makes the next one harder. The neural pathways get stronger and the rewiring continues. It's kind of this downward spiral. So what are we going to do about it? Now that you understand what approach anxiety actually is, let me show you why everything you've tried to fix has probably made it worse. And this next part is where most guys mess up and ultimately give up. I know you've tried this before. Maybe you forced yourself to do approaches and it was brutal. Maybe you pumped yourself up to be confident. You got into state and still didn't work. Maybe you had few drinks to loosen up, and the next time the anxiety was really worse once you were sober again. And you blamed yourself. You thought, I'm just not made for this. This is not for me. I'll just go back on dating apps. Or I'll just wait till the right one appears in my life magically, right? So remember the amygdala hijack we talked about. Your fear center flooding with stress hormones. If you approach while flooded with cortisol, you are practicing anxious approaching. Your brain doesn't learn approaching is safe. It learns approaching is terrifying, and I somehow pushed myself through it and survived. So practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes permanent. You're reinforcing the very pattern that you're trying to break. I had a client, he did 200 approaches in 3 months. His anxiety got worse, not better, because he was pushing through each one. Every time it was a struggle. He was basically doing 200 reps of approaching is terrifying, and at the end of the day, that's not training, that's trauma. It's the same issue with positive thinking. You saying, oh, just be confident. Your nervous system says threat, danger. Your logical brain says be confident. Your nervous system will win and override every time. It's more powerful and it's in charge ultimately. So if you expect to be confident, but then you're not, you're creating this gap and you're disappointed. And with alcohol, alcohol suppresses the fear response temporarily, but you're not building new pathways. You're just remasking the old ones. And then when you're sober, approaching is even harder because you even have more anxiety. So it doesn't work either. And on top of that, you're teaching yourself you have to be drunk to approach. If you're thinking now, nothing works for me, instead you've been using the wrong tools for the job. You've been fighting your nervous system instead of rewiring it. The truth is, the longer you stay stuck in this pattern, the harder it gets. Not because you're getting older or less attractive, yes, that's true too, but because the neural pathway is getting more reinforced. It's like water flowing through a river and it's expanding, right? Quick thing before we continue, if you're watching this and you want the complete method I use with my clients, my high-level clients, to solve their approach anxiety permanently, I'm doing a free seminar on March 8th where I walk you through the full neural rewiring process. It's called the Approach Anxiety Solution. The link is in the description. If you want to register, it's completely free. Spots are limited, so reserve your spot now below. Let's continue. So if fighting it doesn't work and forcing yourself through painful approaches backfires, what does actually work? Well, the solution is the opposite of what you're used to and what you would expect. And it has everything to do with working with your nervous system instead of against it. Remember, we know it's a neural pathway issue, the amygdala hijack issue from before. And we know fighting against it backfires. Same as the 200 approaches the student made and made his approach anxiety worse. Your brain learned this fear response for repetition, and you need to unlearn it for different repetition. You can't just go from approaching never to approaching the hottest women. Your nervous system has to be retrained step by step, and each step gets you closer to feeling comfortable with that fear response. So let me give you a few practical examples of what that actually looks like, and this is the same thing that I do with my clients on the street. First, start by approaching people who are paid to be friendly. It could be shop assistants, baristas, people who hand out magazines. These people cannot reject you. It's their job to be nice. You can ask simple question, how's your day going? Tell me more about this thing. What's your favorite? And then if they respond positively, which they will 100% of the time, you can ask even a personal question. This way your nervous system learns, I can talk to a stranger and nothing bad happens. Step 2 is you can start giving compliments to people, man, woman, as you walk past them. Basically just like shouting it at them and then disappearing. Hey, I love your style. Hey, you guys look good together. Oh, you seem to be in a great mood. I love it. Keep going. Bam, bam, bam. By the time they notice you, you're already gone. Again, unrejectable. And again, your nervous system feels more comfortable in you expressing yourself, in you expressing maybe even your desires if you give a compliment that's a little more beauty related. So now your brain has new data. Social interactions are safe, not scary or threatening. And slowly the fear can disappear, and first of all, it just stops being completely paralyzing. You're getting into somewhat of a flow. So these are just some of the techniques I use with my students to completely rewrite the belief system that you currently have and gradually get you to a point where you can approach women confidently. So if you want the whole system, the whole approach, from start to finish, 8th of March, the Approach Anxiety Solution is happening live with me, an intimate workshop. I'm limiting the spots to make sure everybody can ask questions. I'm going to give you my method and common mistakes that people make as well, and give you also a workbook to work with in that seminar. So click below to reserve one of the spots. And don't be one of the guys who just tries to skip this or tries to ignore this issue, right? There's two types of guys. The ones who ignore the inner game part of game and they think, oh, they just should approach more, or they just have to become a DJ or a promoter instead. But if you don't feel good inside while talking to an attractive woman, you will never enjoy doing it. And the second type of guys is they just ignore it to a point that they quit completely, they stop approaching, they stop expressing themselves, and then they end up with some woman they're not really excited about, right? So please don't be one of those men. Okay, so here is what I want you to do right now. If you enjoy this video and it helped you understand a little part of your psychology, I appreciate you hitting the like button, and it really helps other guys find this type of content and might actually change someone's life. Secondly, try some of the practical exercises that I give you today. It's really simple. As you walk past someone, give a compliment. It's as simple as that. Extremely basic, but can be very powerful in taking the first step of rewiring your anxious brain. Last but not least, stay tuned for the next video, because, you know, even if you understand now the triggers behind approach anxiety, there's still something that might stop you from taking action, right? Your brain might get flushed with excuses. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 mindset traps that basically keep guys stuck and not saying hi to the woman. Basic things like I'm too old or I need to get fit first, and many others. These beliefs, they are running in the background. They are sabotaging you. And often the problem is you're believing your own bullshit, right? So I'm working on that video right now. That video drops in a couple of days, so hit subscribe to make sure to see that. And it's a good preparation as well for the workshop on the 8th of March. See you in the next one. You're only one approach away from something magical coming into your life. Thanks for watching. And if you want to watch the other video in the Approach Anxiety series that I'm doing here, you can click here. Okay, see you.